Hello, my name is Gabe Zollner. You know, I was on Western Sentinel Journalism cruising around taking a look at some of their articles, and there was one that was really interesting. Well, a lot of them are interesting. Matter of fact, most are interesting. But there's one, Obama in Burma. I wish I could impose my will on Congress. You might want to try to Google that if it's no longer online, if ever you get a chance to look at it. And the reason that is that I was actually amazed. Well, I wasn't amazed because it's pretty much typical for all of his speeches or his teleprompter readings. And I actually lost count of how many times he said I. He talked about how it's his responsibility to protect the freedom of all voters. And he's referring to all voters, and he's referring to deceased voters as well, or illegal voters, or numerous illegal, I mean, it's just insane. But he said that I is Commander-in-Chief, I. And then he says, I can't impose my will on Congress. And then again he went, I. But what's really important is the comment that he made, which was, I wish I could impose my will on Congress. Now, you know, the reality is that he can impose his will on Congress because he circumvents them. No different than he circumvented them over Libya when he sent in the Air Force to bomb and to do whatever else they do to a lot of the Gaddafi supporter sites. He helped destroy the military that Gaddafi had. And he helped destroy Gaddafi by giving weapons to the rebels. And he's trying to destroy the president of Syria the same way, by giving weapons to the Syrians. But what's happening is Christians are being slaughtered by these weapons. But anyway, I'm really digressing. I didn't mean to do that. I think it's just amazing. If you ever watch any of his teleprompter readings, take a pen and some paper and write down or just pick the number of I's. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's I, followed by I, followed by I. And it's really frightening that we have somebody that has such an incredibly large, insane ego. But you know what? It's partially our fault because we allowed him to get away with what he's gotten away with. He has not been held accountable for anything. He won't be held accountable for Fast and Furious, and he won't be held accountable for Benghazi, and he won't be held accountable for the way he went about and got Obamacare implemented in the country with the Louisiana kickback and the Cornhusker deal. I mean, it's insane. It's totally and completely insane. And you know, the American people are between a rock and a hard place, and the reason that is we have nowhere to go. I mean, think about it. You contact your congressional representative, what do? Nothing. What does Congress do? Nothing. They're living in a world of make-believe because in all probability, since Obama has no constraints on him in this next 4 years of his insane presidency, he'll probably do away with Congress. If he doesn't, he'll just ignore them, though he already has. And as far as the Constitution is concerned, well, he'll dance around that as well. And I think I said this in another couple of clips. I don't know if you ever tune in on any of those previous ones, but what he's also going to do is he's going to play with the Constitution. If he's either going to totally eliminate it or he's going to play with it. Especially that one clause that only allows the president to have 2 4-year terms. And the argument that he's going to use is, well, hey, look, members of Congress, senators, every 6 years they can come up for renewal. Look at McCain. He's been around for 25 years. Look at Dianne Feinstein. She's probably been around, I don't know, 35, 40 years. Look at Barbara Boxer. All these people that are still in power have been there for decades. Literally decades. And I firmly believe that Obama has no intentions of letting go of the power that he has. The American people have become slaves. They've become slaves to produce revenue so he can do what he wants, when he wants, where he wants. And that's what he's doing. And we have no recourse. We have nowhere to go. The only thing we can do, and there's still time to do it, is for every American that loves this country to contact your Attorney General and demand that there is a recount. There are states where Obama won 108% of the votes. Now, how's that possible? How could anybody win 100% of any vote? There's states that Romney, or districts, or counties that Romney never got one single vote. I also read that there were less votes for Obama by millions in this election than there were in 2008. And the same goes, I think I read that, can you believe it, Rhino McCain got more votes in the 2008 election than did Governor Romney. I mean, come on. Wake up, America. The clock is ticking, and it'll soon be way, way too late. Contact your Attorney General, demand a recount. Do it now. Email them, call them. There's no time to waste. Thanks.